Hi, this is Henning from Product Management TwinCAT. And in this video, I would like to show you a small overview of the C++ installation. So the installation and the background from Visual Studio point of view for programming TwinCAT C++ modules in the later videos. So let's start. First, I would like to show you that I have already installed two Visual Studio versions here. We are supporting with TwinCAT 3.1 4026, which is Visual Studio 2022 and Visual Studio 2019. On both, I have enabled, and this is a requirement for C++ development in TwinCAT, the desktop environment development with C++. So you need to enable this option and apply that to your Visual Studio you would like to use later on in TwinCAT. Then I have configured in the UI of the package manager the integration of Visual Studio Professional 2019 and 2022. So you could select that here and save that here, which will apply these configuration to your installation on your system. Then you see that I have already installed TwinCAT Standard here, and I am about to add the C++ integration here. You see that we only have the XAE, so the engineering side here. This is due to the fact that C++ integration on runtime side doesn't require any additional installation. So the basic installation of TwinCAT brings everything needed to execute C++ modules later on, and we do not need to install anything additional there. Now a couple of packages are about to be installed on my system here. We see that in this modify dialog, and in the end, you will see that the C++ is actually installed on the system, and the system is already prepared for starting with the C++ development. Let's wait a small second here that the package manager has registered everything and installed. Also here you see that the VS 2019 and 22 integrations have actually taken place. And we could now see on the installed tab that next to the TwinCAT standard, I have the TwinCAT C++ integration on my system. That was it for this short video. I would recommend you to either go to the overview video, which provides you a small overview of Visual Studio and actually creating a TwinCAT C++ project, or if you are already familiar with TwinCAT C++ from previous versions and you have projects based on sys files, so Windows drivers, then we have a small video about how to migrate from the sys-based projects to our TwinCAT module executables, which are the up-to-date binary representation of C++ in TwinCAT. Bye.